Oh, man, that was so beautiful. Oh, shit. Yeah, tomorrow is 9/11. God. There's no fucking little attention I've been paying to things.
The Cowboys, part of the NFL kickoff, presented by YouTube TV. Short time ago, Melissa Stark with the Cowboys quarterback, Dak Prescott.
He hasn't lost to the Giants since his rookie season, but Dak, you told us this week it is always a heavyweight fight when you play this team. What's it going to take to win this round?
Yeah, just us guys staying together. Since the NFCs, this is what it's about. Great environment, Sunday Night Football. Excited for this opportunity.
You've led the league in interceptions last season, but a lot of changes, including a new play caller in your head coach, Mike McCarthy.
Defense.
How will this offense be different for you?
Yeah, we're here to win. Simple as that. Whatever we got to do to get the job done, we're going to get it done.
This is the first time in your career
I can think of 4 Super Bowls where Tom Brady played like absolute dog shit and they still won. 3 of those 4 because of defense.
We got the guys. We've had a great offseason, great training camp. Now it's time to go.
Have fun. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Melissa. Mike McCarthy, year 4 as the Cowboys head coach. Won Super Bowl 45 during his 12-plus seasons with the Packers. And on the other side, it is Brian Dable, NFL Coach of the Year.
The goalpost, I just know more than you.
9 wins, the road playoff win in Minnesota. Started raining about an hour ago.
Defense has had it easier in the 70s. Fucking idiot. Sorry, I was arguing with a guy online just now. How y'all doing? It is raining. Because God is crying that we have to watch another Dallas Cowboys primetime game. Yippee. Giants get the ball first. Were the Giants a fluke last year? Or are they the real deal? I don't know. I think they're okay. I just still don't trust Daniel Jones, you know, the Norman Bates look-alike at quarterback. I still don't trust him. What's up, Michael?
Year 2 for Neil. You saw John Michael Schmitz. He's the center. He's new. Second-round pick out of Minnesota. The Giants begin from their own 25-yard line with Saquon Barkley as the back. And here goes Barkley. First run is a gain of about
4-yard run for Barkley.
9-yard line, getting it from Daniel Jones. 6th overall pick out of Duke. Played his best football in year 4. The Giants decided he was the guy for now. 4 years, $160 million, half of that guaranteed. The numbers from 2022, 5 interceptions.
Shame on the Giants for not wearing throwback uniforms tonight.
The rushing yards, 5th among quarterbacks. Touchdowns were 3rd on the ground for QBs.
Last year, the Cowboys and Eagles rolled the Giants 2 times apiece. The Giants have really got to step up. Speaking of stepping up, ooh, that's a flag. A gain of 10 and throw 15 on top of it. And Larry the Cable Guy's going apeshit. Brian Dayball. Yeah, oh my God, the Rams are back, Michael. We really sold the Rams short coming into this season. Or maybe the Seahawks were the fluke last year, not the Giants or the Vikings, although the Vikings still look like one. And the Meadowlands are hot. They don't like when their mid-as-fuck quarterback gets hit when he's sliding. Love that the Giants get their logo on the field this year. Same for the Jets when they play in that building tomorrow. Yeah, it's fucking blatant penalty.
Even talking with Daniel Jones, though, I think
but it could kickstart a drive for the Giants here. You know who really sucks? The Broncos. The Broncos are up to their same old shit from last year. And the Chargers chargered another game. We got a lot to talk about when they show the halftime highlights. Oh, Parsons with the pressure. Barkley made a nice catch for nothing.
It'll be a loss of a yard as Saquon got that right hand out there, was able to hang on to that pass from Jones.
I mean, it's almost unbelievable sometimes how fast Parsons can get to the quarterback. He barely breaks stride going through the block of Evan Neal.
Why they just call NBC the Dallas Cowboys Football Network? Because we're going to get like half their games just on Sunday nights this year. Good run for Barkley, gain of 9.
It's about 9 yards. Parsons tracing back. Helps to make the tackle, but a good gain on second down. Brings the Giants to 3rd and short.
Oh, they're going to like that in New York City, because if they can get after the Cowboys up front with these double-team blocks on both sides of the ball, just push them straight backwards and let Saquon get up the field and into the secondary, where he is a nightmare to try and tackle if you're one of those defensive backs.
John Michael Schmitz, one of those double teamers there. That's the rookie we talked about, the center. 3rd and 1.
3rd 1. Back to Barkley. First down. Ooh, almost a lot more. Barkley's getting rolling early. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo just wins, man. And he was pretty clutch today. I think the Broncos had a missed PAT and a missed field goal, though. That helped, and they only won by 1. But, hey, a win's a win. The Broncos still suck. Russell Wilson didn't make enough plays. You can't say defensively that the Broncos didn't give them a chance.
That is looking really good for the New York Giants, and we haven't even seen the speed element of this offense yet. They're just going straight
I
power.
like how the Giants are looking on this first drive. I was afraid to pick this game.
Harris Campbell, one of the new additions, was the move man. He goes a lot. Matt Breida goes up the
Breida.
to the 27 against the Dallas defense.
Cowboys are going to be in for a long night if they let the Giants run the ball. You've got to take that away and make Daniel Jones utterly useless as a passer, because that's what he is. Without the threat of run, Daniel Jones is Mark Sanchez. He's just a more mobile Mark Sanchez. He's better than Justin Fields, though. Am I right? False start on the Giants, but it didn't get called. I saw a flinch. What are they, the Chiefs? Jones around the right side, running. Gets out of bounds for an easy first down.
Gain of a dozen. Giants in the red zone.
So now you've got the new tight end, Darren Waller, in the game. You put him in motion across, and he's going to draw a lot of eyeballs as he comes in to run this route. And because you have to focus so much of your attention on him, it's going to create other openings. One of the things they were surprised about was with Darren Waller in the game, a lot of the defenses react with a nickel. So basically treating him like a wide receiver, which opens opportunities in the running game.
Timeout.
Take a timeout. Play clock was running down as the Giants got out of there a bit late. It was their first timeout. 4:15 into this one.
How many yards of offense did the Dolphins and Chargers each have in the game today? I got to look at that
Scrambles, but that's a little
when we get another commercial.
We have the weather here. Might be the story for Brian Dable.
Well, the Dallas Cowboys struggled a season ago trying to stop the run. And so in the draft,
There's some stats I definitely want to look at, mainly like Chargers-Dolphins. What the hell? I'm amazed the Chargers and Dolphins didn't score more points,
95.
because I was watching a lot of that game on Red Zone after the race was over.
But so far what we've seen is that still
So on my podcast I guessed on, I picked Tyler Reddick to win, and then I bet on Bubba Wallace
a
today.
lot of their speed.
Backfired.
Their loops and
At least I can say, oh, I picked the winner on the podcast this week.
This game is very much going the way of the Giants, at least so far.
A new addition, Waller. Tight to the right.
Back to the run. Some misdirection, but Cowboys all over that one.
Wanye Thomas, first year man at Georgia Tech.
The Giants really are a solid team.
Veterans for Dallas as
They're just in a really tough division. They got a lot to prove this year, because like I said, last year they got smoked by the Giants, by the Eagles and the Cowboys.
But you talk about some speed on
It
the
was like not
outside.
even a
Harris
contest.
4.39. Paris Campbell 4.31. Julian
Eagles got him 3 times last year.
And then you get the matchups with these
Killed him.
Trayvon Diggs, Stephon Gilmore.
Looking back, I think the 49ers are the biggest what-if of last year. They should have went to the Super Bowl.
Campbell on the move on 2nd and 10. Jones
There you go, Jones. Move those legs. It's the best part of his game.
8-yard line.
Like I said, I make fun of him a lot, but white boy can run.
This opening drive. He's got
3rd and short.
Well, so many times the Cowboys end up leaving something, right? Not every
The
quarterback
Cowboys do sell out a lot on a lot of things.
because of all the movement up front of the
It's
Dallas
that Dan Quinn defensive philosophy.
They're going to create sacks, but they're also going to create openings if you're Daniel Jones.
Waller in the slot. Isaiah Hodgins outside of him. Now
3rd and 2. They're at the Dallas 8.
always good in the red zone. They go in time. Like a
Yeah, the Dolphins scored 36, turned the ball over twice, and missed an extra point late. And still won because they were playing the Chargers. False start on the Giants. They get them this time. I thought they got away with one earlier.
Andrew Thomas did not have a false start all of last season.
You know, if you're racing Usain Bolt, you might want a little head start. And I think that that's what Micah Parsons does to a lot of people. That's a heck of a matchup out there. Andrew Thomas, a great all-pro tackle. Micah Parsons. Should be fun to watch all night.
Oh, bad snap. Sack. Micah Parsons. Giants go back to the 28, 4th down.
And in a long field goal attempt.
It's raining off and on, but
John Michael Schmitz, the new center, the rookie.
that was just a really shit low snap.
Away from him. Just slipped out of his hand. We've been
Drive
having
killer.
rain for about an hour.
Cowboys catch a break here.
That really nice drive just sort of wilted at the end.
Welcome to the new field with all the rubber crumbs, if you will, the crushed rubber.
Yeah, they did put they put new field turf down in the Meadowlands.
Graham Gano, the veteran, 36 years old.
Blocked! The Cowboys blocked it. They're going to get a touchdown here. Oh, yeah. Kick 6. Touchdown Cowboys. Woo! Damn. You don't see that often. Kick 6.
Acquired from Miami at the end of the preseason, Noah Igbenogany takes it the distance after the block by Wanye Thomas.
Always the fear, the jump in between. Wanye Thomas right through the back, and that was an easy block. And can you believe it? After it started so picture perfectly.
The Giants were rolling, and that's done now. And the extra point is no good. I get to laugh at both teams from the NFC East that I don't like. Really, I don't like anybody in the East except Washington.
First NFL kick is a miss.
I hate Giants fans, but I hate the Cowboys and Eagles. Washington, you're cool. So, yeah, Dallas, they missed the extra point. Hilarious. Hilarious. Can you believe how bad Groper Cleveland and the Browns beat the Bengals today? Disgusting. Bengals did shit the bed game 1 against Pittsburgh last year, so by no means should they panic. And the Browns have their number anyway. We've seen that consistently since 2020, since whenever Stefanski took over. That's been the case. Ryan Clark said exactly what I said. I like Daniel Jones. Can't throw a pick if you don't ever throw it. I think that was Desmond Ritter's mindset today. Just keep double clutching and hanging on to the ball. Like, oh, God, they're making me pass. When Anthony Richardson got banged up late for the Colts, I said, oh, no, they're fast-tracking the Andrew Luck process, aren't they? They're really fast-tracking the Andrew Luck process.
returns to NBC. He is solving crime down to a science. It's a new show called The Irrational. It premieres Monday, September 25th on NBC and streaming on Peacock. A sneak peek at the first episode. It is full of drama. Wanye Thomas with the block. John Michael Schmidt's bad snap. Helped push the
Another year being forced to watch the Lakers and the Cowboys. At least the Cowboys are good in the regular season. And they're not boring. They're not like the Bears or the Steelers who get primetime games despite the fact that they're about as exhilarating as a fucking asshole on my elbow. So, yeah, I'll watch the Cowboys over the Bears or the Steelers.
Thomas back in the game. That's good. They were looking at him. Can't really imagine this game if Andrew Thomas could not be one of the pillars on the left
The
side.
New Jersey large men. They don't even play in New York. They're not the New York Giants. They're New Jersey large men. A kick six touchdown and a missed extra point. That's our score, 6-0 Dallas. Nope. Oh, no. Not good. Hit as he throws. Good thing nobody was over there.
Didn't get the ball, but wouldn't let Jones finish the throw.
It's just unbelievable how fast they're getting in. They're going to try and pull a guard and come over here and kick out on this side, but the guard, Bredesen, can't get there. I mean, that's how fast these guys are getting to the quarterback, and it is a very deep pass rush as well. Single opportunities on the outside. They want to take a deep shot. They could.
10, Jones has some time to throw.
Oh.
It is Thomas involved. He breaks it up. First-year player out of Georgia Tech, was undrafted in 2022, had the lone interception of the preseason for the Cowboys, and he has been on it from the start tonight.
Sure has been, and for Darren Waller, he's going to try and do a little in and out kind of move here against Thomas. Just wonder for Waller, he was dealing with a little bit of a hamstring.
Living in New Jersey and being able to see New York is like how I can look out the window and see all the nice fucking cars and shit in the neighbor's yard across the street on the back side of our house. Giants moved the ball in the first drive. Now they're staring down the barrel of a 3-and-out. Oh! Yep, Micah Parsons, first sack of the season. Not good, Bruno, not good. So do I need to run down my thoughts on the Falcons game again? Desmond Ridder sucks. The offensive line couldn't pass block, but then again, Brian Burns is a stud. Falcons' run game is unbelievable, but the running backs are going to have to combine for 4,500 yards this year for us to have a winning record. Defense, great fucking job. I was concerned about the lack of pass rush through the entire game until the fourth quarter, but the coverage was always good, and they made Bryce Young make a lot of dumb rookie mistakes, and he missed a lot of throws and made our lives easy. 24-10 Falcons.
58 yards.
You win by 2 scores in the NFL, you had a great day. We had a great day.
Boys take the field on offense for the first time. And they're up 6-0.
There was a few points in that game where I wanted to shove my head through a wall and ask why are we not starting Taylor Heineke over Desmond Ridder, because Ridder was bad today. So I had something I wanted to look at the stats from the Miami-San Diego game. Sorry, not San Diego, LA Chargers. Because I watched a lot of that game on Red Zone and saw how easily they were both going up and down the field. And I'm like, what have I missed here? How many yards? So I'm genuinely curious. I think the Falcons are going to lose to the Packers and Lions and Jags, but I think we can at least win 3 of our next 6 and kind of be like 4-3 later this season, maybe at best case scenario, maybe 4-3. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. Click. Let's just see how many yards they had. Herbert didn't have that many yards, but then again, the Dolphins turned the ball over a few times. Chargers ran the ball really well. They were a lot more balanced. The Dolphins had no run game whatsoever, but Tua threw for 466. So despite 2 turnovers and a missed extra point, they still beat the Chargers because it's the Chargers. How many games did I get right this week? I was wrong about the Lions. I was right about the Ravens. I was wrong about the Bengals. I was wrong about Tampa Bay. I picked Minnesota. I picked the Saints to beat the Titans. I picked the Falcons over the Panthers. I picked the Jags. I picked the 49ers. I picked Washington. I was wrong about Denver. I picked Philly. I picked Green Bay. I was wrong about the Rams. So, mixed bag, but I got more right than I got wrong. And coming into this game, I picked Dallas. So, looking good early on that one. Not that I get anything for picking games correctly. But I can't believe the Falcons were in my parlay and they weren't the one that botched it. It was fucking Cincinnati. And then Seattle shit the bed later. I think I went 5-2 in the parlay. It was a 7-game parlay. I was 5-2. What's up, Cowboy? The rain is coming down. Holy shit, Emperor Palpatine. Never mind, it's Jerry Jones. His eyes look closer together tonight, or is that just me? Or are those new glasses? So the Cowboys offense finally going to get on the field here. It's been an eventful game, and Dak hasn't even taken a snap yet. Yeah, Mike McCarthy's the play caller, so direct your angry fan mail to him, Cowboys fans, because at one point this year he will probably piss you off, probably multiple points in the year.
Mississippi State, Tony Pollard, University, C.E. Lamb, Oklahoma. Brandon Cooks, Oregon.
That Philadelphia-New England game got a lot closer than it probably should have been. Philly was a little cocky late in that game and played fast and loose and almost lost. Pollard, about 3.5, 4 yards, third down here. God, we're getting old. Dak's in his 8th year. Fuck. First third down for the Cowboys. Channel your 2011 Aaron Rodgers with Mike McCarthy calling your plays. Wide open CeeDee Lamb. Oh, Lord. The 30. The 20. Cowboys in the red zone. God, he was wide open, dude. Justin Fields would have made that throw. That's how wide open Lamb was. What a beautifully designed play, Mike McCarthy. I'm going to compliment Mike McCarthy. That was some beautiful fucking play design, the way they set those picks. Round the edge, gain of 9. So Skip says it's the rain that made Joe Burrow suck today. What happens if the Cowboys win in the rain? They're a dome team. Every time I watch a Cowboys game when they play at home this year, I'm going to think about those Metallica shows I saw. What a great experience that was. First and goal, Dallas at the 6.
Tony Pollard, you're the guy. Has been playing well for 4 years behind him.
You know what? He's earned it. He's a brilliantly fast guy, runs 4.4, averaged over 5 yards a carry. He has earned the right to be.
Can't believe Pollard only barely had 1,000 last year. They got to use him more, especially now that they're paying him. They dumped Zeke. Use Pollard. Oh! In traffic. A lot of blue around that ball.
Going to go all the way across the formation here with Ferguson, but it's going to be Deontay Banks, the rookie, who came off his guy to go back and make that play and break up the touchdown. Big time play by Banks.
In the flat. All right, Turpin tackled at the 2. 3rd and goal.
to wrap them up. They want to get the ball in the hands of Turpin more this year on offense, and that's how they put him in the backfield.
Tell you what, that was a good clean.
Offenses are utterly useless unless they execute in the red zone. Trust me, I'm a Falcons fan. I know I've seen seasons where we get like near record amounts of yards, but still only average like 20 points a game because we suck in the red zone.
Personnel issue, they're going to take a time.
Timeout Giants.
Giants were trying to
That's
run
their second timeout already.
player on the field. There was concern that they would have 12. So the Giants will use a second timeout here in this first quarter before 3rd and goal.
Michael, you hit the nail on the head. I said that earlier. I said the Bengals sucked first game last year, and the Browns have had their number. So today's not a time to panic if you're Cincinnati. Pittsburgh got their ass beat too, but then again, they played the 49ers, who we all think are really good. And the Ravens had a layup against Houston and still barely won. So basically, with 17 games in the season now and so few guys playing in preseason, the first regular season game is kind of your preseason. Yes, it counts, and it's not a real preseason game, but it might as well be.
Texas Coast offense it is. Pollard's the back. Lamb in motion.
3rd and goal. Play action. Nobody open. Dak hit as he throws. Is that a fumble? It looks incomplete to me.
Incomplete forward pass. Xavier McKinney was the one who came to get the heat.
I dare you to go for it. I dare you.
Attempt coming up.
Oh, they're going to kick the field goal. Pussies. I only say that because I want them to try it and not get it.
Pass, and everybody stares at the scoreboard here.
Yeah, that's incomplete.
It's going to be a short field goal attempt from Brandon Aubrey. We mentioned he didn't play football in college.
Tampa winning in clutch fashion. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They were playing the Vikings, and Baker Mayfield's their quarterback. Clutch and anti-clutch.
He's kind of dumb with athletics, but
Hey, he made this kick. 9-0 Dallas.
the last couple of years, he's made his first NFL field goal. Dallas 9, Giants nothing. You're watching the NFL kickoff presented by YouTube TV.
Did you guys see? Hold on, I got something to send you guys because it's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna post it in the chat. It's a link to a Twitter video, and I want you guys to give me your honest reaction because I about pissed myself laughing when I saw this. See if you understand why this was so funny to me. Well, if my phone will cooperate, it keeps moving the damn YouTube window around. Yep, it did it again. And it's doing it again. Can I get to never mind. Just can I get to YouTube? Every time I go to click on it, it moves it to the other side of the phone and like makes it smaller so I can't hit full screen. Thank you. See what you guys think of this. Watch that. It's a little short video. Matt Ryan making his broadcast debut today is in the video. You know, the new Giants Stadium is really pretty from the outside, isn't it? I guess not really new anymore. It's been around for like 14 years, but it's really pretty from the outside. I heard inside it's actually not that great. Michael watched the video. I was like, really? I posted that on Facebook and I said, bro, really? Like, why?
Coverage is brought to you by Walmart.
Like, leave him alone, dude. Fuck off. Wasn't even his fault.
Work to do as they get going here in the opening quarter. They had a really good first drive down the field for the Giants, but the blocked field goal and the score right off of that. And a nice drive for the Cowboys to open 9 plays and 72 yards.
You see that referee in the Washington game do the Undertaker sit up and then throw a flag out? That was funny. That was a great clip.
This look at the turnaround for the Giants is brought to you by Google. Well, if you
Google?
know New York, there used to be a little phrase, I love a clean New York, back in the 80s and 90s. Well, Brian Dable cleaned up a lot last year. Let's tell you exactly what. The turnovers. The Giants were the worst turnover teams in the NFL for 3 years before. But look at last year. Second to Detroit in turnovers committed by the
Unfortunately, that blocked field goal counts as a turnover, right?
Clean that up, too. Sweep those streaks. Just 6 fumbles for Jones, who runs it so much, a career low.
All right, G-Men, settle in, run the ball, read option stuff I'd be in favor of. Just settle in, run the ball. As Daniel Jones takes another sack on an attempted bootleg.
Osa Odigizua and DeMarcus Lawrence bringing the pressure, and the Giants cannot protect their quarterback right now.
Did you see DeMarcus Lawrence there? He wasn't going to chase that running play down the field. He knew what the Giants were going to come back to. He knew they were going to come back to these misdirection plays, sits there, throws the offensive lineman out of the way, and ends up making the play. On the first play a season ago, he got fooled on that bootleg action. Now he's sitting on it.
Second and 19.
Patting the ball too much. He's lucky he's mobile. Throws it away. Flag is down. Hold in the secondary. No, ineligible downfield. Never mind. I was trying to get you a hold in the secondary, Giants. I'm sorry.
As the rain gets a little heavier.
No foul. Okay. Still fucking 3rd and 19. Thank you for the explanation.
Conversation with the officials on the field picks up the flag, but it is still 3rd and long coming up. And what can the Giants do to slow down Dallas's defense?
I have no idea what they're talking about on that play. Nobody was dragging anybody down the field.
3rd and 19.
Gets rid of the ball quick that time. Oh, no! It's going to be another touchdown, Cowboys. Barkley got hit as he caught the ball, and it popped up in the air.
The Dallas Cowboys
Woo!
play here in the first quarter.
Every play.
15-0 lead.
One of the big goals this offseason was to get Saquon Barkley involved more in the passing game. Here they do. Unfortunately, the Dallas Cowboys have so many big play guys on defense. Trayvon Diggs with the huge hit. And then the guy unexpectedly was a star a season ago, Deron Bland.
This is incredible.
With 5 interceptions, picks it out of midair, and this
It's not going to make for a very fun to watch game, but this is incredible to watch. We've seen a couple of ass whoopings today, but not one this thorough this early.
Big plays with his interception.
You know, the other games mostly stayed close. 16-0 Dallas.
Of course, Noah Igbenogany and Deron Bland were going to be the first 2 Cowboys to score touchdowns this year.
Trayvon Diggs forced the fumble, if you can call it a fumble.
On top 16-0 in the Jersey Rain.
So, thoughts? What are the odds of a kick six and that kind of like bounce up in the air fluky play happen this early? That's incredible. That was incredible. only positive I can tell the Giants, it's only a 2-score game, but only because the Cowboys missed an extra point. Oh, you had Dallas defense in one of your fantasy lineups. Look at you go. 2 touchdowns. I don't know how you keep up with all those lineups, Michael. I hated playing fantasy football, and I only ever had one team at a time.
So the Dallas fan doesn't need a poncho or anything. He's feeling nothing right now, except feeling good here in the rain. 16-0. The first 2 scores of the year on defense or special teams. That hasn't happened in the NFL since 2016. Minnesota did that. It's the first time in Cowboys history that the first 2 touchdowns of the year have come by defense or special teams.
It's starting to rain really hard now because you can hear it on the mics.
The game starting here at the 25.
Right in time for the Giants to come back on the field, so that ball will slip out.
Comes back to DQ. Dan Quinn, former Falcons head coach.
Fuck you.
Here in Dallas.
I got mixed feelings about Dan Quinn, man.
Really connected with the players on this defense.
He really has, and he had opportunities if he wanted to leave and go be a head coach, but he knew he was sitting on something special.
One of the few coordinators that made the wise decision to stay with the successful operation. I know you want to be a head coach, you want to be the man, but I wouldn't have left Dallas either with this talent.
Giants had success running the ball in the opening drive. They go back to Barkley. He'll get 5 like he did on the
With
first
the level of
half.
talent they have, I'd have stayed put.
To the 30-yard line.
Like I said, that's a tough decision. Quinn could have been the Broncos head coach last year. He turned it down. Smart man, because they fucking suck.
When you start seeing all those bootlegs and semi-tricks and different things, you know you've got an offense. And so does the offense.
And 5, the window dressing. The Barkley run inside.
3rd and 2.
Of about 2 yards.
When you get down by a couple of scores, the little 3-yard runs start to grate on your nerves as a fan.
When you can get some running game going, you can go play action because eventually you're going to get man-to-man coverage on the outside with Trayvon Diggs or Stephon Gilmore. Bad news is that those are 2 of the best man-to-man corners out there in the game, and adding Stephon
Talk about an upgrade to that secondary, getting Gilmore.
Trayvon Diggs already.
And it's quarterback sweep, and it gets destroyed.
Again, it's
Good
Bell. And the speed of this
God.
defense at all 3 levels, the Giants have no answer for.
Going to get down inside, and then Bell's going to circle back around right through there, and they're just faster than the New York Giants. They're getting to the point where the Giants want to get so much faster than what they are, and all the addition of the speed hasn't shown up at all on the New York Giants at all.
Maybe Gillen, the lefty, gets that away. Big, big kick. Sending Turpin, a great returner, back to the 11.
Turpin from the 10.
Turpin had a steal.
What a spin move right into a tackle.
Giants need to make a play. Michael McDonald
That was a nice spin move, though.
does it on special teams there. Dallas takes over, and we're back at 30 seconds after this from AWS.
Every time I see these nice NFL stadiums, I'm so jealous I don't get to go to more games. That's why my whole Metallica thing in Dallas was cool for so many reasons, but just getting to be in an NFL stadium was nice. An NFL stadium for like a third of the price and 2 concerts. Giants defense on that one. Good job. One play at a time.
First quarter.
I can say that again.
One drive for a field goal, but defense and special teams score for the Cowboys. After one on this kickoff weekend, Dallas 16 and the Giants nothing.
Another game I want to study here during the commercial, if ESPN will fucking load. I don't really need to know anything about Baltimore and Houston. I haven't watched a Houston game, except for that time they almost beat Dallas last year. I did watch most of that game. This Vikings-Bucks game intrigues me. I didn't see much of it. I saw Baker win the game. 21-34, 173, 2 touchdowns. Efficient. He didn't turn it over. Cousins had a great day. Turned it over once. How did he throw for 344 and they only put up 17 fucking points? Oh, yeah, they couldn't run the ball. The main reason they couldn't win is because they couldn't run the ball. You know who would have helped them run the ball? Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook would have helped in this game. I'm not saying they would have won, but the Julio Jones Award goes to Justin Jefferson for 9 catches, 150 in a losing fucking effort, because that was always the Julio thing. Play great while your team lets you down. So that was interesting. Said the Jags game, the Colts are fast-tracking Anthony Richardson's down the Andrew Luck career path already. He got hurt near the end of the game. He played okay. Ran the ball well. Threw it efficiently, but didn't really wow anyone. Jacksonville, I'm really high on Jacksonville. Coming out of last year. The Pittsburgh game, I heard Kenny Pickett was copying Desmond Ritter's homework. Well, he ended up putting up some better numbers, but turned the ball over too much. Oh, the great Najee Harris, 31 whole yards, but I keep hearing how great he is, but I've literally never seen him do anything great except be a fucking compiler. He's a stat compiler because they just feed him the ball over and over. And nobody in Pittsburgh wants to see Christian McCaffrey ever again after today. There's some of the games I was interested in.
The pros, the colleges, the high schools, college football. Big Ten Saturday night. The undefeated Orange, Syracuse 2-0 in West Lafayette to take on Purdue. Big Ten Saturday night. On NBC and Peacock, it's a little high school football action. St. Joe's and Don Bosco in New Jersey. Weather impacted this game as well. Yesterday, they're going to pick it up on Monday. St. Joe's is up 14-0. The pass by Dak is high.
First bad throw by Dak this season. Remember, he led the league in interceptions last year despite missing 5 games. That takes talent.
Jason and Devin. And since it's been like 30 minutes since one of them hasn't been on national TV, we show their high school, one of the powers in New Jersey. Great to have Devin as part of our Football Night in America team.
This game keeps going like this. Full highlight.
Collinsworth is funny. Why does everybody hate him? Dak deep down the middle, overthrown. And a flag. Pass interference, defense, number 37. Spot foul. That was such an overthrow, though. Boo, I disagree. Show me a replay so you can tell me if I'm right or wrong.
It's what you do to rookies. You just constantly beat them because even though the rules are the same in college, they're strictly
I wouldn't have thrown the flag there.
And NFL veterans like Brandon Cooks, they know how to play into defensive backs.
Keep your stupid flag in your pocket, ref.
And it's really why every NFL team should be throwing deep at least once a year. At least once a year. Because you get those fouls.
See the Giants start those rookies first time seeing in the league in a decade and a half. This pass to the sideline.
Good defense. You going to throw a flag on that one?
Ferguson. And the coverage. Good downfield for the Giants to bring up second down. Xavier McKinney over there. Well, what did Dak tell us when we were talking about these?
Michael, the same thing happens a lot with Micah Parsons with the Cowboys. He does the same thing.
Congrats. Great that you're starting.
So desperate to get upfield, he misses the ball carrier a lot.
Just showed him.
Devin White with Tampa Bay does that because he likes to blitz a lot. And he's always just coming for the quarterback.
When you're ready for high-speed action, out on the offense.
Devin White's probably worse about it than Micah Parsons. Another third down here, quickly. Giants fighting for their lives early in the second quarter. Cowboys going no huddle. Make the tackle, make the tackle. Good job, fourth down. Cowboys looking at going here. That'd be kind of odd.
Especially when you're sitting all over this thing. But Isaiah Simmons, you hit on it. He is
It's like 4th and 3.
He was right there to make that play, and now he needs to make one more. Giants need a huge.
Giants need something big to happen. 4th and 3. They're at the Giants 39. They're going for it. And they've got it. First down. Great tackle, but it's still a first down for Dallas.
First down for Dallas as Brandon Cooks held on despite the Trey Hawkins.
Brandon Cooks still kicking around the league. He's played for everybody at this point.
Some of the smallest players on the field are the toughest guys. He knew exactly what was about to happen to him here. He knew he had to catch this ball and just take this shot delivered for his team. And sometimes Dak Prescott, you trust those veteran players just a little bit more in those situations.
Rico Dowdle now in the game for Dallas. He's the backup running back and good speed.
Wow.
Bouncing off that first hit right at the first down marker. 23-yard line. Dowdle in his 4th year out of South Carolina. Only 7 carries in his career. They all came in 2020.
Yeah, nicknamed the Bull. And they say without question, if they're going to get into some of those pass rush situations, they want him blocking. Ezekiel Elliott so good blocking. Rico Dowdle now with some of that role.
This was fullback this year, Hunter Lipke. Drafted rookie out of North Dakota State. He's leading the way for Dowdle. Goes to the 28-yard line. Azeez Ojulari there for the Giants on defense with Dexter Lawrence as Wink Martindale tries to figure out a way to get this thing turned around. Don's his
Got a lot of work to do.
first name, but everybody calls him Wink around the league.
But he needs these situations. He needs second and third and longs. His specialty is to blitz. But you can't blitz a team unless you can get them in some of these longer down and distances. So if he has a few tricks up his sleeve, you might see it here pretty soon.
20-yard line. It is Dowdle again.
Third down again. It's the third down on this drive.
Here comes another third down here for the Giants defense. Mike McCarthy telling Dak what the play is.
Yeah, you got a little flavor of
I actually like that McCarthy's calling plays. It makes me feel like he's more involved instead of just lumbering around the sideline staring at the Jumbotron.
3rd and 8. This is
Whether they get success out of him calling plays remains to be seen, but at least he's actually fucking earning his money this year.
Number 5, Kayvon.
Instead of having Dan Quinn and Kellen Moore do the jobs for him, he's at least doing some of the work now. Dropped. Is that Kadarius Toney? 4th down. Ferguson dropped it.
Down, he couldn't. And we'll have a 38-yard field goal attempt coming up.
good job.
Kadarius Toney deleted his Twitter, incidentally.
Tell him that his man coverage is the
Could be
quarterback
coincidence.
field. He's got his big tight end one-on-one, wide open, just can't hang on to the ball. So a bit of a break for the Giants, and they needed one.
And now Brandon Aubrey. Try from 38. And the make from 21 and the missed extra point.
He got that one. I was hoping he was going to miss it. 19-0.
Drives, 2 field goals along with the special teams
I wanted to kind of glance at here. Give me something to talk about during commercials. I'm only just now starting to lose my voice. I've been streaming most of today, and I'm only just now losing my voice. Washington, Arizona. We all think Arizona is going to be absolute garbage this year. Josh Dobbs, 132 yards. Yeah, that makes sense. Sam Howell, he was all right. He's all right. Just glancing at stats. I know I'm not getting the full story by just looking at some stats. Washington had big attendance today. They had the lowest attendance in the NFL last year. And they said today the game was sold out. Gee, it's like a black cloud has been lifted over Landover, Maryland. Yeah, now, I know I watched the Falcons game, but I haven't really studied the numbers. But I was very happy with the outcome. Obviously. Bryce Young was trash. Desmond Ridder was trash, but somehow had a 111 quarterback rating. That just shows you how misleading quarterback rating is, because he was horrible. 6.4 per attempt. Algier had 75. Bijan had 56. Bijan had 6 catches and a touchdown catch, though. Kyle Pitts had 2 catches on 3 targets. Mac Hollins made some plays. Really, it was all about Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier today, and the Falcons defense kicking ass. Falcons defense really did kick ass. Jesse Bates, probably defensive player of the week. I don't know about anybody else. There's probably somebody else who had a great game too, but he was unreal today. Who got the sacks today? Troy Anderson had half of one. Grady Jarrett had half of one. Lorenzo Carter had one. I knew we had some sacks late in the game. Couldn't get any in the first half. I know that much. Ran into the third quarter. Remember that time Odell Beckham made a one-handed catch in a game that the Giants fucking lost, just like they're going to lose this one? Yeah, that was fun. Good times.
I'll never forget listening to you and Al sitting there watching it. You really, truly were the first one to be on. That might be the best catch I've ever seen.
A 3-fingered catch I've never seen. But the best play that he made on that thing was that he somehow stayed in bounds. I mean, it was remarkable. It was just remarkable.
Norman Bates trots back onto the field for the Giants.
It was funny when we watch the Giants and we see the rookie Jalen Hyatt at number 13, and my first reaction was, Odell. Oh, no, it's not Odell. It's just like ingrained in your mind forever, 13 and that play in that end zone.
You know, the other thing about Odell is he was kind of on his way to being a Super Bowl MVP against the Bengals, and unfortunately injured there, but he has been some player. Hopefully he's back in action and doing well with the Ravens now.
Yeah, he drew a couple of pass interferences. Saw him throw a good key block on a play earlier today in the Ravens' victory.
Low snap again, by the way.
See if the Giants can get anything going.
Oh! That's an interception. That's picked. Stephon Gilmore. Now, what's the flag for? Because Parsons was draped on Daniel Jones' back going to the sideline there. I don't know.
He was looking for anything. Jones saw nothing. And on the field, it's rolling pick.
Holding on the offense. Penalty is declined. First down, Dallas. Boy, it'll be an early night tonight, ain't it? I'm off work tomorrow. I have no reason to go to bed early. I want to see some good football. And the Giants are not giving me that. It's funny to watch, though.
Let's take a look at this hit. He's inbound when he makes contact, so all good.
All good. And then the veteran, the 12th-year man, Gilmore.
I can't believe that was intercepted. That'll get reviewed, obviously.
Ask it over there on the sideline as well. These guys got to look at it. It's an interception, and Dallas, with all the momentum and glorious field position. Gilmore right there, right in front of the Giants bench. up with the pick. Back to Tony Pollard in the backfield.
Dak going for a kill shot.
Caught by Brandon Cooks.
Cooks making plays for Dallas early.
2-yard line. The pickup of about 15 or 16.
And now because the Cowboys
Cooks is a really good system player, and they're on offense. He's deadly. Remember how good he was with New England.
guys down the field. You just get the feeling they just rave about Brandon Cooks, not just as a player, a guy that's had 1,000 yards.
The New York Giants are failing in literally every phase of the game. It's a real team effort.
But this guy has added some real education.
Sorry, the New Jersey large men.
Receiver room, and they think all of them have gotten better.
We're only 5 minutes into the second quarter.
This is Cavante Turpin in the backfield. Just going to take the pitch. Run toward the edge. And a nice block to get to the 16-yard line. The veteran Tyron Smith, the left tackle, had an ankle injury earlier this week, was out there leading the way for the little guy. 5'7" Turpin.
You can go ahead and start fitting that gold jacket if you want to. This guy's been one of the better left tackles in all of football. He just hasn't been able to stay healthy. And so if he can this year, I mean, it's really important. Not a lot of experience behind the starting offensive line of the Cowboys. So his health is going to be a major story this year.
The 17 play action Dak on time.
Missed a wide open CeeDee Lamb for a touchdown. Come on, Dak.
Jackson was there in coverage.
Missed him.
Flag.
Flag down, might bail him out.
Could this be the education continues?
Before the pass, illegal contact.
Illegal contact on the Giants.
5-yard penalty.
It does bail him out.
First down.
The rookie Deontay Banks.
Well, it's great coverage, especially if you're in college. But let's go 5 yards down the field there, and all good till there, and now it just keeps on going, and he shoves them out of bounds. And that's the difference. The NFL is about scoring points. The rules are made, so you're going to see a lot of points scored.
Should have been some points scored on that play, but Dak missed it.
First and 10 from the 11.
He's going to keep it himself.
Gets the block from Ferguson. Goes to the 5-yard line.
Dak didn't do that as much last year as he's done in the past. I guess since the ankle injury a couple years ago, not been as quick to run, or they're not willing to call the plays as often.
Obviously, as he's been injured and gotten older.
Yeah, but I do think it's a part of this offense, and that was pretty significant in my mind that Mike McCarthy called that play, because that now plants another thought in your mind when you're down here in this tough red zone.
By the way, the Giants have minus 19 passing yards.
Seeking space, fights towards
Cowboys are third and inches at the
first down.
2. Yeah.
Williams, the former Jet first-round pick. Fourth year now with the Giants, throws him down. Mark is just short of the third down.
Big Zach Martin back in there. There was a bit of a holdout. They got settled, and thank goodness they did. Terrence Steele, the right tackle, just overwhelming these guys up front right now. Steele with a remarkable comeback after his ACL, and offensive line is dominating.
Flip. Go Pollard. Touchdown Dallas. Another easy one.
Tony Pollard takes it in, and the interception by Jones turns into another Cowboy touchdown. It is a rout.
Ooh,
Quarter and a half into this one.
that's a wrap.
Wow. We are talking about the New York Giants, a team that battled all season long, found their way into the playoffs a season ago, won a playoff game on the road, and they have simply been dismantled here tonight.
Brandon Aubrey. 26-0. A quarter and a half in. Complete dominance starts with the Stephon Gilmore pick. And the payoff is Pollard to Pater. 26-0 Dallas.
You got to be a really good passing team to come back from 26-0, and the New York Giants are not it. They can run the ball. They're good in close games if they can keep it close, but this one got a little out of hand, and they're fucked because Daniel Jones sucks. to the bathroom. I gotta go take a Big Blue. Just kidding. It's number 1. Let's continue this farce of a football game.
September 25th on NBC and streaming.
New York is so pretty. I haven't been to New York City in a couple of years. 4 years now I haven't been to New York. I go back in December.
It has been.
I'm only going to be there for like 2 nights, but I look forward to going back.
Touchback. The drive starts at the 25 for the Giants. That brings Micah Parsons back out. We talk about his prowess with the sacks, 3rd player with 12 or more in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. But the story deeper with Micah is where they came from. Year 1, they were lining him up on the line, back as a linebacker, and an even split. He was so impressive on the line. Let's put him on the edge more, said Dallas last year. That's where all of his sacks came from.
More like their thumbs up their asses, along with their heads up their asses.
Has become one of the top players. Runner-up in
Yeah, this is bad. And they're one of the last teams to be built to come back from 26-0.
I think we're going to have time. 25.
Tarico's already making jokes about how shitty this game is, and they'll have time to talk about whatever they want later.
Frustrated Giant fans let them know.
Alex, would you be interested in playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre whenever I decide to give up on this game? Or maybe after this game, I don't know.
He said that was
It'll be later.
anything I was thinking about. But,
I'm going to watch as much of this game as I can tolerate.
He's such a good pass rusher, but he has short arms comparatively. And when you have short arms, sometimes those big 6'6" offensive linemen can just jab you, and yet they don't even look like they're making contact. And I'll tell you what.
2nd and 9. Jones throwing underneath. And it's
Jones is really good at throwing underneath.
2 yards. 27. We have a flag down back in the secondary.
Flag in the secondary.
Trayvon Diggs just looked at the official and said, really? He might have said something else, I don't know, but
Before the pass, holding defense.
A first down Giants by penalty.
Penalty from previous spot, automatic first down.
But just to finish up the story on Parsons, so he was getting hit in the face quite a bit, and he turned to boxing, and it has really helped him. There you go with Diggs doing a little wrestling of his
A little bit of a hold there.
we have Sterling Shepard there. It's the 5th first down for the Giants. They had 3 in their first drive.
I want some New York pizza.
Daniel Jones only one.
Cowboys looked offsides at the snap there, slightly off the edge.
Darren Waller. All right, show me this boxing return.
Hey, it's Darren Waller. Raiders didn't miss him today. They won anyway.
is going to be made on Parsons. He gets his
I like Darren Waller.
up in front of his face so they can't jab him like that, and then he just started training boxing to make sure that he knew how to avoid those hits and block them. But you'll see at Parsons to get his hands up in front of his face and do exactly what you just saw.
Sam Williams out there on one of the edges rushing for Dallas right now as Barkley gets hit hard inside of the 39-yard line. Giants will have third and a couple here with 6:17 till halftime.
Dumb penalties and a couple of missed kicks. Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys is
I like the onside kick to start the game by Sean Payton. That was nice.
but it doesn't matter. I mean, they can really
I told everybody that was just him doing the, remember when I won the Super Bowl? Remember when I called the onside kick? You know, that's why he started off the Broncos game doing that.
they have good players everywhere. And when they get in this mode, anybody can rush.
Hilarious. 3rd and 1. Good catch by Waller, first down. Jones threw that ball low. Waller made a nice adjustment.
Dimension to the offense that can really change a lot. We're not seeing it early, but they feel as the season goes on, it's going to be a big part of what Brian Daboll dials up.
So exactly what we're talking about.
The
there.
goddamn
They're gonna
Jets.
Send some pressure off the edge here, and then get people out into the flat. And this time it's Waller. I think they've got to begin to run this offense through him, and at least find out what all.
Giants are already making the Jets look like the best New York team this year.
47.
Barkley going nowhere.
Terrific penetration there. Jonathan Hankins and Dorrance Armstrong. And we were talking
I agree, even if they score, they're still down by fucking 19.
Jonathan Hankins is a guy they just have to have show up this season. They really do. Mozzie Smith's still going to be a rookie, but they put a lot of size out there on the field. Mozzie Smith, the draft pick, 6'3", 337. Jonathan Hankins, trade last year from the Raiders, 6'3", 320, and they need inside help.
Parsons lined up inside there. Jones
Intercept. Oh, dropped. That should have been picked. Malik Hooker dropped it.
be the third interception
Fucking hell, dude.
this first half for Jones.
You can see the pressure coming.
So are we playing Texas Chainsaw later?
So he steps up, and he steps right into Leighton Van
I was thinking
Ness, who
GTA,
is
but
a lot more as a pass
Texas
rusher
Chainsaw probably makes more
this year
sense.
as well. So you think you got your hands full on the outside with DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons, Sam Williams, and all those guys. They're going to throw number 55 at you quite a bit this year too.
Deer in headlights. On the run. Got some yards, but it's 4th down.
Going to be about 5.5 short of the first down.
Go for it.
4:36 left at the 48. 4th down coming.
One of the things that you talk about in football is the quarterback
Oh, you said yes?
speeding up his clock, which means
I don't see the comment where you said yes.
that amount of time is much.
For some reason, it didn't show up for me. That's why I had to ask
Down to
again.
almost zero for Daniel Jones at this point, because when you start getting hit from both sides,
Hey, they're going for it. Like I said they should, because why the fuck not? 5 yards. You're down by 26.
Mike McCarthy going to take a timeout here.
Cowboys called. That might have bailed the Giants out there, the Cowboys taking that timeout.
On 4th and 5. Down 26
If
here
you got to go for it, you might as
in the
well.
second quarter. Melissa Stark down on the sideline.
Mike, I'm over on the Cowboys sideline, been observing how they're reacting to this game. At first, it was the defense.
Cooper Rush is over there warming up.
Came over and said, "No, I need more. I need
Shows you how confident the Cowboys are. I think it's going to be a short night for Dak.
He is trash talking. He gathered the guys and said, "I have an announcement to make to the Giants. Do not throw the ball anymore." So they've loosened up a bit, and they're having fun with this.
Well, they did. Malik almost had an interception as well.
I wish they'd caught that 3rd interception there.
saying that?
On the other side of it, Kayvon Thibodeau and the Giants defense. they've
Overrated.
really
Sorry, they showed Kayvon Thibodeau, and
field goal
I had to say it.
touchdown when they've had the
It's like
ball.
Tourette's.
13 points there, and then the 13 they added with the special teams and defensive score minus 1 missed extra point. 4th and 5, Matt Breida at the back for the
Breida.
Giants. And Jones escapes again.
I don't know. They convert. Big play. Good job.
The 26-yard line. Good look at
Darren Waller again. Saving Daniel Jones here.
That's it.
Keeping the drive alive. I told you go for it. Good call.
Better than what they have guarding him out there. And
Waller is really tough to defend.
you know, when you have LeBron James, let him shoot the basketball. You have Darren Waller, and he can make catches like that and balls that aren't perfectly thrown. Let's go.
4 years with the Raiders. Then injuries started to settle in. Only 9 games last year. Traded to the Giants this year. Barkley up the middle.
Barkley hit the hole fast, but
Picking up steam
closed up on
around
him.
the 24-yard line with 3.5 to go to the half.
So one of the things the Giants are going to do now is when they want to run, they start to compress the formations. They bring the wide receivers in, they bring in extra tight ends, and try and pound it right.
Might get a Packers-Falcons stream next Sunday afternoon.
Of the Cowboys defense at that
I think that's the game in my area next Sunday. Usually when I stream a Falcons game, they do very poorly. So, of course, based on how the Packers handed the Bears their ass today, I'm not that confident that we can beat them.
Snaps for the Giants, and that's even with missing a game sitting in Week 17. He was the most used running back by percentage of plays in the NFL last year.
And he had the mistake, right? So he got hit, ball comes out, scored touchdown, so what? They've spent some time with him developing him as a receiver. So now
Third down again.
on one side, Barkley has to become a part of this pass.
4 down territory, though, so it's no big deal.
You have to get him the ball in space.
Unless you take a killer sack here.
5, he escapes there.
Barkley wide open in the flat. First down.
Slow down the defender. Jaron Kearse to get the first down. So Barkley on the catch. And the Giants in the red
Man,
zone.
teams move the ball way better when they're down by 26. Get down by 25 or more, suddenly offense becomes very easy to play.
This guy, remember, he runs 4-4. You'll take that matchup against almost anybody, and then when he gets in the open field, he's a problem for defensive backs.
Jack Green at top of the screen. Giants spread across the field here. As we get
2-minute
down to
warning,
2 minutes
26-0.
Giants trying to get
This is a good drive for the Giants.
take to the locker room.
Cowboys get the ball to start the second half, though, unfortunately for them.
Dallas has kept it on in the second quarter.
War Eagle.
Teams in the NFC have had big statements on this week 1. Dallas being heard here
Oh,
tonight.
Auburn. Ugh. Alex, a few more hours of talking like this, my throat's going to be like yours. Oh, don't even. You know, the Vikings might have lost today, but those throwback uniforms were beautiful. Emmett still looks good in his Cowboys uniform in that commercial. Ooh, I need to check 5 Points Twitter account. You know, he's a big Giants fan. Nobody talked to me. Tough scene out there for the New Jersey large men fans. You ate a hamburger? Nice. How'd it taste? Was it delicious? Was it the best burger you ever had? Was it one tasty burger? Some serious gourmet shit? That damn Big Ten Saturday Night commercial again.
Highlights are coming up next. Back to you, Mike.
Well, Rita, thank you. Good to see the football night.
All right, Giants, please score a touchdown.
Time every Sunday. Everything that happens in
I'm pulling for you to make a crazy comeback. I'm just not confident that you can. Oh, sack. Three sacks, two turnovers. Actually, three turnovers, excuse me.
They are attacking again, and we talked about Dorrance Armstrong. He's sort of taken over that Michael Bennett role that used to play for Seattle in Dan Quinn's defense, and it is tough when you have those guys that can play inside and outside.
It's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Good play fake. Horrible throw. 3rd and 15. Might as well run a draw and make it a shorter, more convertible 4th down.
That was the one easy throw they had all night long. Daniel Jones, they get a little play fake going to Saquon, and just wide open.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
He is a tremendous catch and run guy. Plenty of space and just missed him here.
They added Campbell, Jalen Hyatt, the rookie with speed. Giants are looking for more from their receivers. So far, 5 completions for Jones, none to wide receivers.
Pump fake, beautiful pump fake, runs right into a sack. Well, technically not a sack. It's a gain of about 1.5 yards. At this point, you might as well kick the field goal now. I don't know. Yeah, they're kicking a field goal. You might as well. What are the chances you're going to convert that 4th and 14? Like, really? Why did I read that in Gilbert Gottfried's voice? What smells rotten and puts people to sleep? The Giants! Yeah, what the hell happened to the Giants from the first quarter? Like, holy shit. One blocked field goal and everything goes to shit. You fool! That's what I wanted to say to the Bears today in the first quarter. And he shanked it. Good God. Okay, you should have went on the 4th down. Fucking hell, dude. Wide left, and it wasn't even close. All 3 phases of the game, they suck. Told you last year was bullshit. They had a fucking piss-easy schedule last year, and they cut their turnovers more than in half, so yes, they improved, but they're getting their ass kicked again by one of the teams that stomped their ass multiple times last year. They're still the same. Fucking New Jersey large men. Had a friend of mine the other day, my old supervisor at my call center job, he's a friend. I had posted my playoff predictions. He said, you should replace the Cowboys with the Giants. And I was like, are you fucking high? Nose is itching. This reminds me of that game last year where the Cowboys played the Colts. And it was that game was at least close until the 4th quarter. The Cowboys scored 33 points in the 4th quarter alone against Indy last year. It was a close game before that. It was like 21-19, and then Dallas scored 33 points. Going up top. It's there. Out of bounds. Gallup made the catch, but didn't come down in bounds.
But out of bounds and
You want Cleveland to go to the playoffs?
hopping to the sideline. Deontay Banks.
I don't.
Very different nights for these two quarterbacks. Here
This
in
guy
this
sucks.
is Daniel Jones, who has seen somebody in his face immediately almost the entire game.
They've been coming in his face all night.
Prescott, who
Should have said that, Collinsworth.
line drawn around the pocket, and that means he's not getting hit a whole lot. So it has been a very comfortable night tonight, and I would say at least so far, it looks like Dak likes this new Mike McCarthy.
I mean, Cowboys' offense ain't exactly lighting the world on fire. There's a couple of defensive touchdowns and some short fields.
Inside there, Dexter Lawrence got a big contract.
Cowboys have settled for a field goal or two, so they're not really lighting the world on fire offensively.
Big personality.
Not bad, though.
7.5 sacks led the New York Giants last year. His first Pro Bowl.
I'll let Cleveland go to the playoffs as long as Deshaun Watson tears his ACL and misses the season and the other quarterback takes them. Then I'd be cheering for him. God, I need to shave. This shit is itching my face so goddamn bad. I might shave tomorrow. Ain't gonna have nothing better to do till the Monday Night Football game comes on.
Dallas takes its final time out here with the play clock running down.
I've been impressed so far. I think that it's hard for a quarterback and like Dak Prescott to change his
Yeah, it's easy to forget because it gets completely buried by NFL media now.
was sort of the classic guy.
Just like Roethlisberger's bullshit got buried, they're going to try to bury Watson's.
Timing, not only the quarterback's timing, but
Roethlisberger had it easy. He was white, so they really buried his controversy.
3, 1, 2, 3.
He was white and played for Pittsburgh.
And almost before the back foot was on the ground, the ball was starting to come.
Watson catches slightly more shit because he's black and plays for a shit franchise like the Browns.
So what they're trying to do with Dak, because of all the interceptions a season ago, is let's make some easy throws for him. If the first guy's open, yes, in the flat or wherever, just take it. Let's take some easier throws.
56 seconds left, 3rd and 10. He decides to run it with
Cowboys push out on 3rd and 10.
Giants take their final timeout.
Ooh, the Giants take a timeout. That means we're going to get a pick six before half. Good, good, good.
So the numbers for Dak, not all that great.
Yeah, see, Dak's 7 of 14 for 91. They're not killing it tonight.
Expecting more. And Daniel Jones, on the
Jones
other
has
side,
2 picks, one off of tip pass, and he's been sacked 3 times.
Interceptions, just the 5 completions, none to wide receivers. And I think back to Mike McCarthy taking over the play calling because
Should be easy getting out of MetLife Stadium tonight. Ain't gonna be no traffic, but then again, most people take the train there anyway. So
during the week, you don't just show up on Sunday and do it. And Mike McCarthy made that choice, and you see some of the signs of how this offense looks different in that first half.
But pay attention to what just happened there, too. It was 3rd and very long. Don't put Dak in a bad situation. You've got to lead. Play to your defense. They're playing great, and that's what he wanted more of, too.
returnable kick.
Gray, first NFL
Couldn't get past the first man though.
brought down at the 29-yard line. It was well covered by Hunter Luepke, the fullback.
God, we're on a commercial with 40
Messi,
fucking seconds left in the half.
and a bummer.
Still here. Still awake. Resting the old vocal cords. Lean back in my chair because my back kind of hurts. It doesn't hurt, it's just uncomfortable. When you lean back in this chair, it's nice, man. I'm one of those idiots that fucking tries to move forward for some reason when I'm sitting in a goddamn chair. It's like, dude, just lean back. Relax. I got my headset on. I don't like having the headset on a lot, so I usually like prop it up or hold it, but right now I got it on and I'm just leaned back and it feels good. Oh my God, it's Eli Manning and Jeff Hostetler and Phil Simms.
Phil Simms, Jeff Hostetler, Eli Manning, all together.
God, Eli's so overrated.
Quarterbacks United is
Well, if Eli was the quarterback tonight, the result would be the same because Daniel Jones and him are literally identical quarterbacks.
Suicide prevention and mental health. And the Giants Foundation with the check presentation that just a few moments ago.
And a drop. Lord. That was actually a nice throw by Daniel Jones, and it was dropped.
Could not secure his first NFL catch. Rookie out of Tennessee.
So here's the way the night's gone. That time, perfect block by Andrew.
Perfect
Thomas.
block, perfect
Right
throw,
out here
drop
on
pass.
Parsons, nails it. Doesn't get out of his stance. Beautiful. Got an open receiver. Throws the ball right in there. It's just been kind of one of those kind of nights here.
I haven't checked Skip Bayless' Twitter in a while. Good for a laugh. Whether the Cowboys are winning or losing. And Daniel Jones is sacked. Go to the fucking half. Go to the half. Take it to the locker room. You're lucky you're only down by 26. Just go to the half. I wonder if I could get away with shaving live on stream. Not that you guys could see, but this shit is itching me so bad and this game is so bad. Might as well do something productive. Yeah, go to the half. Fuck this. Fuck this. Go to halftime.
Giant fans let you know what they think of half number 1 of the season. And the Dallas fans love the sound of it. The Giants ran 26 plays, 26 points for Dallas. Here's Melissa.
Mike, 26-0. What has impressed you most so far with your team tonight, first half?
Well, I think you got to start with the takeaways. You know, that's something we pride ourselves on. We've led the league the last 2 years, and we're off to a great start. More importantly, the 14 points off of the turnover. So, a little slick out here tonight, but definitely taking care of the ball will be a major priority for us.
What's it been like for you calling the plays for the first time since 2018?
I mean, it's great.
Damn, Skip is remarkably low-key for Dallas whooping the shit out of a division rival.
Mike?
All right, Melissa, thank you. 4 sacks, 2 turnovers. The Dallas defense and special teams lead the charge. 26-0. They get the ball to start the second half. Toy at halftime coming up. And here's Maria Taylor.
All right, thanks, Mike. Easy to call plays if you're Coach McCarthy. If your defense is playing the way that it is. 4 sacks, 2 interceptions in that first half. But Devin, I'm not so old to remember. You did a whole package on chaos, the defense could create.
I mean, Micah Parsons is causing that chaos. He's all over the field. And right now we have to say the Giants, they're not really handling that chaos well.
When you're the lesser team, you got to play a clean game. Giants have a field goal block for a touchdown, interception for a touchdown, and that defensive line is dominant for Dallas.
But Coach, you said they just have to chip away, right?
Yeah, keep chipping away. One play at a
Keep
time.
chipping away.
Tua balled out in LA and led Miami to a win over the
I picked
Chargers.
Miami to win that game because I was like, well, they're pretty evenly matched teams, but the Chargers are remarkably not clutch, and the Dolphins were pretty clutch last year, so I took the clutch team. I'm thirsty. Really thirsty. I want some fucking ice cream, but it's 10 o'clock at night. Gwen Stefani's so hot. That's my one takeaway from this commercial I have muted. Looking forward to playing Texas Chainsaw later. We grinded some levels last night, played a lot of games. Been in this chair a long time today. It's what football season is, sitting in the same damn chair for 12 hours at a time. Jack in the Box commercial. We don't have one of those. Well, I think the closest one's like 45 minutes away.
TV.
Hey, instead of paying $1,000 for Sunday ticket, you can get it for $800 now. That's an exaggeration, but that's basically how it feels.
Welcome to the Toyota halftime. Let's go places.
All right, the Cowboys are up 26-zip at the half. Let's talk about the best of in week one, and let's start with the 49ers, who did put the Cowboys out the last couple of the playoffs. But they look pretty good with Brock Purdy leading the way, Devin.
49ers. Brendan Ayuk had a great game. Dominant victory. The Browns, sloppy as fuck, but win by 3 scores. Go figure. Burrow only had 82 yards. Raiders, clutch.
Yeah, Jimmy G made enough winning plays.
In Denver, they win.
And the Raiders got to be happy starting off 1-0 this year.
Yes, and the Commanders taking on the Cardinals.
The who?
It was a close one, but Sam Howell made plays late to move.
The Washington redacted. With a fully healthy defensive line, which means they might be tough.
It was rainy, but the Eagles got it.
Yeah, and this came on to Philly's defense getting a fast start really was a difference. And they hold off the Patriots and spoil the Tom Brady
I
return.
know. All right, Jason, it was the Eagles D that had to carry the water because the offense wasn't the usual explosive Eagles offense we're used to seeing.
It sure was early on in this ball game. The defense did come to play, creating some turnovers.
Zeke Elliott gave the Eagles the ball.
Ezekiel Elliott's hand, Jordan Davis sprint to the ball. Eagles come up with it. It was a wet day, another tip ball. Here's Darius Slay. Tips and overthrows. They change the game. Slay taking it all the way back.
Yeah, man, and what you love about defense, you get the ball in your hands, go score. But how does Jalen Carter end up on the NFC Championship team? Like, that's not fair. You go in the draft, you come out with Jalen Carter. Man, that's tough.
All right, well, the Pats will look to rebound. They'll be hosting the Dolphins, and that'll be right here on Sunday Night Football for Week 2.
Word?
Next, Chris Sims looks at the
Patriots,
game.
Dolphins next Sunday night.
First, let's enjoy the first ever Toyota Grand Highlander, which gives families more space to have fun together.
Ah, shut up. We'll watch into the third quarter and see if this gets any worse. Be right back.
them. Jordan Love taking over.
What? Jordan Love filling
The fade that Jordan Love threw to Romeo Dobbs was unreal, but Tua topped him with that touchdown to Hill in the end zone.
Right there, little back shoulder magic in the end zone. Good for Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers.
I know, not Brett Favre, not Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love. Okay, Brock Purdy, he did everything.
But yeah, it's done. Pretty good's done. It's really good. I mean, it's phenomenal. Feels the blitz on the backside. Minka Fitzpatrick's coming, sets up, makes a great throw. 3 great quarterbacks today.
Incredible coming off of that injury, too. We'll see where Purdy and the Niners land on the latest PFT Power Rankings presented by Toyota. That'll be Wednesday morning at 7 Eastern on Peacock. All right, Chris, we got to see whether or not the Giants can chip away in the second half. Give us something to cheer about in the second half.
This has been the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.
I'm about to post on Facebook. I need a Plexico Burris jersey because the Giants make me want to shoot myself. Hey, did you guys hear that new version of Waiting All Day for Sunday Night? Oh, man. That was so worth the hop.
Sellout crowd. It's the Cowboys and the Giants on Sunday Night Football. Breakthrough by Thomas. Noah Benogany gets the first score of the year. Barkley got hit. Fumbles into the hands. Deron Bland.
This is when it gets ugly.
Another touchdown. It is a rabbit.
Progressive. Bundle home and auto and save.
Third quarter getting underway.
Woo!
26-0.
2 more quarters of this shit to go.
First half, the second largest halftime lead in series history. We led it 27-0 decades ago. Daniel Jones under pressure throughout the night. Got to it 4 times, couple of picks. Threw the Giants quarterback in Dallas. Offense, defense, special teams, all with a touchdown. Philadelphia did it in the first half of their opener back in 2009. Won since. And we leave Midtown Manhattan, come back over to New Jersey, and welcome you back to NFL Kickoff presented by YouTube TV. Mike Tirico, Chris Collins, it's worth, Melissa. Start here at MetLife, and Dak Prescott proudly wearing the
MetLife, the
NFL
Giants
Man
need
of
to
the
get
Year
along.
sticker on his jersey. Man of the Year last year. He and the Cowboys offense on the field first. As Graham Gano kicking off. Devontae Turpin back deep for Dallas. Heavier rain before and at the start of the game. It's still raining, a bit lighter now. No return, touchback. To the 25-yard line. Here's Melissa.
Mike, I spoke to Giants head coach Brian Dable at the half. He was very calm, very matter of fact. I asked about team morale, and he
He's
said,
like, I'm calm.
well,
I'm
we're
calm.
happy. It's an adverse time. He said, but we can't get it all back together at once. So I told the guys the only thing I could tell them, we have to put one good play together at a time.
It's got to be stinging, Chris. Just like a shock to the system when you come into the season, and this is where you start.
Yeah.
Not fun. Not fun to watch either.
25. That slant is caught. Michael Gallup able to bring it in. Dak's 8th completion of the game. Pick up a 9.
Doesn't the game look a little easier for Dak? I mean, like we went
Dude, they're up 26-0. Of course the game looks easier for him. How could it be tough when you're up 26-0?
But most of them also were taking shots downfield, which is a good thing. But tonight you're seeing him just sort of taking what the defense gives him.
The extra yards for first down to the 42. Goes Pollard.
That was a generous spot on that last play. I thought it was a little short of the first, but they gave him the first.
And so you
Refs were like, whatever.
Daniel Jones,
They've checked out too.
the reality of this is sinking in because they couldn't beat the Cowboys last year because they couldn't pass protect against them. And so far tonight, it's probably been worse than what it was last year.
Third time Turpin's lined up in the backfield, take the carry this time. The Giants will stop them after a gain of a yard and bring up 3rd and 2. We went back and watched the Thanksgiving game. That was an exciting game. A ton of viewers. The early start, the Giants were going, well, how did they stay in this game? Because it felt a little bit like this where it was constant pressure on Daniel Jones.
Well, but you saw the Dallas Cowboys adjust. They weren't going to give him all those bootleg plays and the misdirection plays that we got from that game.
Make a stop.
3rd and 2, the Giants bring 3.
And they won't.
A lot of bodies is caught by
That was a great throw.
for the first down. I thought Kayvon Thibodeau would drop back, was going to get a hand on that, but it's first down Dallas.
Kayvon Thibodeau is going to drop right underneath this pass, but when you're hot, you're hot. Dak Prescott is going to throw it
Woo!
right through his goal in that tiny little opening. But again, when you're throwing the ball 10 yards instead of 25 yards, sometimes those things go your way.
48-yard line.
Pollard, house call. Look out. One man to beat. Oh,
23-yard line. Tony
caught up with him from behind.
with a gain of 20.
Thought Pollard was taking it all the way.
And we're just seeing everything go the right way. We get a double team out of here. You get Zach Martin, who's been dominant so far in this game as well. And this is just really well executed on the offensive side. And from Mike McCarthy's standpoint, he told us flat out, look, when my defense is playing great football, I'm going to let them play. And what's he do on this drive? He comes out, he runs the ball, milks the clock a little bit. He's got it going his way.
Goes down. Gives Pollard a spell and gains 4 yards. And that was a good point. Talk about the makeup of a team and Mike McCarthy taking over as the play caller, the head coach. Do you think maybe it'll be more dynamic, a little bit different? He said, hey, we're good on offense, but we have to play through our defense because that's what will win a championship for us if we do it.
Well, and the defense has gotten so many turnovers over the last couple of years, but it was just a slight edge because the offense was giving it away way too much.
That's the first thing he said to Melissa at halftime. 2nd and 6. Dak survey is fired.
Dropped. That should have been a touchdown. Hendershot dropped it.
3 tight ends. Xavier McKinney was back there with the Giants. They'll bring up 3rd and 6.
An absolutely perfect throw.
Yeah,
Could
that was
not
beautiful.
make a better throw than that right now. He had Hendershot. He's going to throw it at the back shoulder. He actually is protecting his receiver. Bingo. I mean, that's
into
in-traffic.
triple coverage. But what a throw. Too bad he didn't get rewarded for a great throw. We're going to blow them out. Score 50. Get in the fucking end zone here. Score a touchdown. Screen. Blockers. Oh, fumble. Recovered by Dallas. First and goal at the 4. Like I said, if you're going to blow them out, let's see some fucking more points. Come on. Double that total. 52 to nothing. Come on.
Offensive lineman screaming down there. Good block by Biotic down the field. And he just happened to be right there. Here he is finishing a block. Ball kicks off of Pollard's knee. And Biotic is right on it.
The fumble was forced by Bobby Okereke. We have not called Okereke yet.
Okereke, oh yeah, he's with the Giants.
To this Giant defense to show up the linebacking core. Free agent from the Colts. First and goal. Pollard inside.
Pollard to the 1.
Inside the 2-yard line. Gonna bring up second down.
I tell you, we talk all the time about Zach Martin, but Zach Martin and Terrence Steele on the right side of that offensive line. When Mike McCarthy needs something, you just go ahead and write this down for the rest of the season. When he really needs something, 70 and 78 are going to be double teaming somebody, and they're going to get movement.
You see the numbers in his pass protection the last couple of years. Lipke, the fullback, leads.
Pollard to the outside. Touchdown. Tony Pollard fantasy owners are happy. That's the second one for him. Woo. Good 10-play touchdown drive there.
Did I mention Zach Martin at all? You did. Comes out a little skip pull and watch him secure this edge and just allow. There's nothing better as a running back than when you just sort of get the jog into the end zone. And Zach Martin and company tonight are just getting it done. It's amazing to see a man that size be able to run in the open field like that.
I see people heading for the exits. I'm watching the stands. There's a lot of people heading out. We'll be heading out sooner or later before this game's done. I'm definitely not going to stream all of this one, but morbid curiosity is going to keep me hanging on for a while longer here. Yeah, Dolphins Patriots next Sunday night. I suppose I'll probably stream Falcons Packers and Dolphins Patriots next week.
Away go down to the last drive. We'll be in Foxborough for the Dolphins and the Patriots. Football Night in America starts at 7 Eastern. We'll have that one in the AFC East next Sunday night.
And it's really raining now. Holy shit. As if the Giants fans didn't already have a reason to leave early.
Touchback.
All right, let's take a look at our next gen stats powered by AWS. And of course, it's all about Micah Parsons on the outside. If you're a great player, you're going to see a lot of double teams. He certainly has seen that tonight. But if you're a really great player, you take on double teams and you still get sacks. And that's exactly what he's done. He has not only gotten his own sack, but he has set up for others to get theirs. And that's what happens when an offense has to tilt to one.
Damn, it's raining so fucking bad. Perfect for some Giants fumbles.
5-yard line. Jones. The throw on the run. Nothing there, but he'll gain 9 yards. Very close to the first down as he scoots out of bounds.
Yeah, it's one of those nights, but I think for the New York Giants, they're staring
He
across
sure
the
is.
league at a team that's going to be very much a contender for the Super Bowl. We came into this game thinking, boy, I tell you what.
Boy, I tell you what.
The Cowboys and the 49ers going to be tough to beat. The Eagles and the Cowboys and the 49ers had big days today, and so did the Rams. The Rams look good.
And a fumbled snap, and it leads to a sack.
And stumbles back forward to limit the loss to 2 yards. Melissa.
Mike, Bills wide receiver Stephon Diggs is in the house here to watch his little brother Trayvon. Diggs is
Yeah, Diggs is in town because the Bills are playing there tomorrow. So.
Jets, and their mom Stephanie Diggs is here as well. She's hiding from the rain, but she couldn't have been more excited when this schedule came out. She said, both my boys playing at MetLife on opening weekend. She said, I get to hang out in New York City, see them play the first games of the season at night. It's Friday Night Lights all over again.
2 nights later, on Sunday night, Stephon chance to come earlier.
Quarterback draw goes nowhere.
Again,
3 and out.
Micah Parsons coming in one more time. They're taking the worst of that. And Parsons
And Dayball says, keep your ass on the field and go for it.
go for it.
Why not?
You come over here and you give it a shot.
What do you got to lose? You've already lost your dignity. You lost that in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Not quite that quick. I mean, it really is phenomenal to watch this guy. There are other good ones. I mean, there's no question, but he has a chance to be really special in this league.
First team All-Pro defensive rookie of the year.
4th and 3 from their own 32.
Unit right back to the sideline. Go for it. Fourth down to
Barkley converts. Nice little throw from Daniel Jones.
Diggs, who Melissa was just speaking about. First down Giants at the 37.
Well, that's exactly what we talk about, because now you can take the running back out of the backfield, put him into a bunch formation over here, and work some of those pick plays against the man coverage that you see in these 4th down and short situations. So you got to defend them inside because they can leave them in the backfield to run the ball, but you can also have that package throwing it.
Sack. Good Lord. Just eaten alive. You could give 3 guys credit with that sack. Dante Fowler was in there on that one.
Keeps rolling.
So this is a bit of a pick top on the outside, so you're going to see him try and push the tackle out and then take that direct line back into the quarterback. Again, they're so worried about these edge.
First game of the year. Can't hold anything back now.
They can get on the edge and end up with that direct line into Jones. And
There's something fun about watching a blowout. Like, football's at its best when it's nip and tuck, close ball game. But it's funny to watch a blowout because you're like, how much worse can it get? Especially early in the season. A good blowout's funny. That's why I'm continuing to sit here and watch some more of this. Because I want to see it get nasty. I want to see, like, records like 70-0 or something.
They can't even do anything that they want to try to do downfield.
well, when you start to see an offense go horizontally, right? You see that down in the red zone because there's nowhere to go deep. But in the middle of the field, and you have 70 yards to work with down the field, like you have to take advantage of that whole thing. And when you're way back here and you're still playing horizontally, that means you can't block.
Son of a bitch.
That was completion 7 by Jones in the first to a wide receiver tonight. Looking Jalen Hyatt in motion. 3rd and 12. Cowboys come in
Sacked again.
Jones for a 6th time. Lawrence forced
Damn.
Fowler was there. Armstrong to finish. Disaster.
Dayball's like, go for it again. I just love watching a team validate everything I said about them like the Giants are doing right now.
Daniel Jones actually does a pretty good job of being patient back there, a little like a bullfighter. Wait, and then step up. But when you step up and all of a sudden DeMarcus Lawrence is the one that's coming at you inside, you got to have one side.
Fast-moving third quarter. That's about all we can say about this one.
You can't have both collapse.
Cowboys are coming after a punt block.
Jimmy Gillen gets it away. Turpin fields at the 29. Great job to
Uh-oh.
that first hit.
Good little punt return.
To the 36-yard line for Cavante Turpin.
Let's do one more drive before I stop the stream. I want to see the Cowboys hit 40.
Presented by YouTube TV.
Yeah, that Giants fan's taking it well. I can see the smirk on his face because, I mean, what else can you do when you're getting your shit kicked in this bad? We've all been there. We've had it happen to every one of our teams before. This game has a 15.9% chance of ending in scoregami. Most likely scoregami would be 46-0. There you go. There's something to keep track of. Can we get to 46-0 and have that be the final?
You work all year, all off season. You build. There's excitement. There's enthusiasm. And then you come out with an effort like this. Giants in soul-searching mode right now, down 33-0 to their rivals, the Cowboys. Dallas starts it on the ground. Battle there. Again.
Mike, you might
The
have
damn
heard of
Giants.
Jack
Stop making me tired.
Tattoo on his right leg this offseason. He went under anesthesia for nearly 11 hours. He said, I know, people think it's crazy, but it's essentially his life story, including the trailer park he grew up in, Pine Creek Estates in
Dak got a
Louisiana,
leg tattoo. Good for him.
For his brother James, who died by suicide, and his late mother Peggy. He told her one day he would get a Pegasus tattoo. So there's a Pegasus flying over the city of Dallas.
Really an amazing story, Melissa.
Well, that's a cool story behind a tattoo. What a shitty throw by Dak, but a flag comes in the secondary.
Out there, and Brandon Cooks as well. Check in with Adrian Hill on the flag. 3 penalties on the Giants first half, 2 on Dallas.
Before the pass,
Holding defense.
Number 37. That 5-yard penalty will be forced from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
That's the rookie Trey Hawkins. We were out there at the NFL. Dak wins the Man of the Year. That speech was so memorable and so heartfelt. And we had heard the stories here and there, but to sit and hear it all in one sitting, and now this tattoo just amazingly has his life story on one leg.
It's a book, and he sort of took us through it, and it's amazing because yes, man of the year, but this isn't some golden spoon kind of guy. This is a guy that
Golden spoon? I believe the phrase would be silver spoon.
I
was a born with a silver spoon.
Brother, and he just is as fine a guy, really, as you will have a conversation with. Very deserving of the Man of the Year award.
Dabble runs to the right to the 49-yard line. He had always promised his mom a Pegasus tattooer named Peggy. And then, ironically, as he said, when he was injured and doing his rehab, going down to the city of Dallas a little bit more, there was a bank back in the day that used a Pegasus as their symbol. And there were several pictures of Pegasus around the city of Dallas. And because of that, he's like, okay, well, I should get this tattoo. It was almost like another sign to him of what he should do. Injured Cowboy here for the moment on a knee is Chuma Edoga.
Oh, get up. You're making this take too long.
Who was in because of the Tyler Smith injury. And as Chris alluded to, this is an area where they are very thin on that offensive front, especially in terms of experience.
Yeah, not a lot of bad news out here for the Dallas Cowboys tonight, though. We talked a little about the Giants, but this Dallas Cowboys team is better than what they were a year ago.
We'll step out as they look at Edoga.
Fucking hell.
Each time when I come here, I am abused.
This is Daniel Jones dropping back against the Cowboys. Each time I come here, I'm abused. You guys see Geno Smith screaming, "Oh my God," when Aaron Donald came at him, basically unblocked.
Olympians, soccer player Lynn Williams and Steve Serio, Paralympic basketball star for Team USA, honored here at MetLife at a recent timeout. You see TJ
Garbage time.
66, he's making his NFL debut.
Pad them stats, Dallas.
Got poked in the eye. Prescott throws, CeeDee Lamb catches, and no gain. Good job in the open field by Micah McFadden.
That was a really long fucking commercial for one guy to limp off the field.
A couple of Olympian and Paralympians reminds us that from week 1 here to the Super Bowl, it takes 23 weeks. And then from the Super Bowl, it's 23 weeks until the Paris Olympics. So be ready. Olympic prep and Olympic fever will start building throughout the winter and in the spring. And Paris is set up for the 2024 games of the 33rd Olympiad that Of course, we'll have for you on NBC.
You need an assistant for that?
Come on along. 17 straight nights. Third and 5.
False start.
Becomes 3rd and 10. Terrence Steele moved at the right tackle spot. You're not balking at that, are you?
False start. Offense. Number 78. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
You dropped me in Paris for 3 weeks. I don't know how much work it's done for you, but
It's a bag in every day for 17 days. It's going to be
amazing.
Yeah. Over there a couple times this summer. Paris is going to be a tremendous host site.
You never see coaches argue false starts. It's like the one penalty everybody universally agrees on when it happens. Like, yep, false start. You know, unless you're the Chiefs, of course, then you just never get them called. Damn, Dak. Glorified preseason game now.
Yeah, it's just tough throwing the ball when the conditions are.
I'm going to watch one more Giants possession. And then I'm out of here.
Right there, but I think overall, what you're looking
Unless they score, then I might watch a little more. But I'll watch one more Giants possession for a laugh. Because I want to see another takeaway or a defensive touchdown. Excuse me. Man, I want to go to New York and ride the ferry and do all that cool shit I never did when I was in New York. I did some sightseeing in New York and been to Madison Square Garden and all that, but never rode the ferry or never went to the top of the Empire State Building or anything. Done those little sightseeing tour bus rides a couple of times, you know. I like being on the water. Like I learned that going on the cruises and everything. I'm like, I like being on the water. Something I never really get to do that much. So the ferry would be a good time. The Jets play the Cowboys next week. That's pretty funny.
Look at the marketplace. We've seen guys released, like Dalvin Cook and Ezekiel Elliott. Good backs. Guys who had to take a pay cut, like Joe Mixon and Aaron Jones. It's really one of the stories of the offseason. Trade requests from Austin Eckler with the Chargers and Jonathan Taylor with the coach who's not playing. And the franchise tag for Josh Jacobs with Las Vegas and the two backs we're seeing tonight, Pollard and Barkley as Saquon.
And Barkley breaking a nice run here.
For a run of 17.
Oh, try to salvage those fantasy nights for everyone who started Saquon. I wouldn't have started Saquon against Dallas. I know that much. Dallas does play defense. No matter what you think of them, they play defense.
Such a big part of this franchise, such a big part of the offense.
Ozzy.
Manager had both Barkley and Daniel Jones come up at the same time. Jones got the big deal. Barkley gets franchised.
Yeah.
Good pocket for once. Slow throw.
A catch just to get 1 yard for Daniel Bellinger.
Yeah, unfortunately, the game of football, and especially in the NFL, has changed. It used to be a lot about the running back. Now, because of the rule changes and what you can do to fix up the ball, and you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback, the offensive line can hold and can do all these things. The game's different.
And a drop.
It's all about the passing game.
Would have been like a
So you've got
2-yard
some
gain anyway.
evaluation going on at the running back position. But honestly, I think the collective bargaining agreement that the players signed hurt them as well. You're talking about a position that typically only lasts 6, 7, 8 years. Well, in the case of Saquon Barkley, he's a first-round draft pick. That means they can sign him up for 5 years, a couple of franchise tags on top of it. He never gets the open market his entire career.
Jones throws here.
4th and a half a yard.
Right near the first down.
Obviously, they go for it.
Half yard short. So this year, after the 5 years end of that rookie deal, the Giants pick up the option of the rookie deal. Barkley ends up with not a long-term deal, but the franchise tag. So he's playing for $10.1 million with incentives that could get him up to $11 million, and the Giants can come back and tag him again next year. Giants will allow
Daniel Jones' most productive play, the quarterback sneak. It's the best one tonight.
first down across the 48-yard line.
But to Saquon Barkley's credit, he's a team guy. He came back. He hasn't pouted about it. He was actually more disappointed he didn't get to go in the open market so he could help the likes of Miles Sanders and Josh Jacobs and some of those guys. But it was a bit of a rude awakening to him about the business side of the National Football League, and that sort of hit him right between the eyes.
Design run with Jones here.
They'll let Jones take some more punishment.
Gets hit hard right around midfield. So you look at the NFL average, the top 5 highest paid players. There you see how the quarterback market in the last decade has gone up more than double, and the running back market has not stayed commensurate with the raises in the salary cap for the other key positions.
Well, when you look at all the sort of war ratings and all the different things,
Wins above replacement.
thank you very much, because I didn't really know.
Here's Jones throwing, and it's incomplete.
Damn near intercepted again.
It really comes down to the quarterback position in today's game is, without question, the most significant of those positions. I'm not even sure at sort of a quarter of the salary cap, which is where a lot of them are, about 25%.
Cooper Rush getting warmed up, buddy.
50 million, whatever the case may be. I'm not even sure they're at the right number yet as far as the significance of the quarterback position, and so other positions are going to take a hit.
This is third and
Low snap again.
Jones got it.
Incomplete. Low, and Campbell couldn't make the play.
As Dante Fowler was closing in, trying to get
Could be our last play of the stream.
on Jones.
Last play of the third quarter as well, because you know they're going to go for this.
Yeah, and Evan Neal is just struggling on the outside. He worked with Willie Anderson in the offseason. He's trying to work on his core and the bend and all the different things, but these speed rushers are still giving him some problems.
Neal, the 7th overall pick in 2022, this year 2. Jones again.
Flag in the backfield. Be holding.
Complete with Gilmore
Declined.
covering. And it looks like this is going to be a hole on the Giants. And if that's the case, it'll be Dallas ball.
Holding offense.
All right, Alex, you ready to play some Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
It'll be first down and 10 Dallas. Because that was an offensive foul, the period is not extended. This is the end of the third quarter.
Dallas is up 33-0. Got the ball back, and we're out of here. I'm going to go play video games.